And how does that dynamic shift once you're into a rehearsal room? And of course, you're juggling sort of more and different creatives. Do you just, is it about like front loading it, or?
No, I think in an ideal world, the best times for me is like you've started that, but then they become like, especially the creative team, the lighting designer, sound designer, and the designer, they've all been through the process right from early on, right through. And if they're coming into a rehearsal room, I love it because they can be people I can absolutely kind of go, I'm worried about this bit, what do you think? They're constantly a bouncing board. Or, and equally they're going, oh, I've now seen the scene like this, I'm thinking this as a costume, or I'm thinking this as a setting, or Indhu, why don't you try this way of doing it? So they become true sort of partners in the collaboration. And that for me is the most exciting, is that when we're all on the same page. And also, if you've got that trust and that relationship being built during the process, so during those creative meetings, the lines blur. So it's not that a lighting designer can only comment on the lighting design. They can comment on the dramaturgy of the script. They can comment on my work. They can sort of go, oh, wouldn't it be good about, you know, with a designer, should we try that color? Da, da, da. Or, you know, people have, this is what I mean about respect and trust. If you respect everyone's contribution and their specialities, but you have a language that's shared, you can then kind of go, oh, what do you think about this? I love, you know, I've had lovely relationships with lighting designers and sound composers where because they see it in such detail that they can comment on something that you haven't seen and like kind of go, oh, or I keep hearing this in the text, or something like that. And it's often a useful reference point and a useful another eye on the piece, and another, you know, because the beauty of theatre, the real beauty of theatre is not one person's vision. Do you know what I mean? It's not the playwrights, it's not the directors, it's not the actors. It's actually, it's bigger and better than any one person's vision, because in its beauty, it's actually the combination of so many artists and creatives making something that's any better than any one person could ever envisage.